What got you attracted to me?
What got me attracted to you? You are the only fine girl, only fine girl that I know. I mean, my wife is very beautiful, all right, and no be today. So to be honest, good day, our wonderful viewers. Thank you for staying with us on this journey, and welcome to another wonderful episode of the Love Life podcast, proudly brought to you by Love Passions and Owners. I'm not doing this alone, of course. I'm here with my wonderful wife, the love of my life, Ololade.
Hello.
All right. We hope you've been enjoying every episode we release. All of this are part of our contributions to making life better, building healthy relationships, and strong marriages that stand the test of time. So today we have an amazing topic before us, and we know this is one you will love to watch. Guess. Okay. And it is titled Staying Hot for Your Partner. Staying hot for your partner. You know, this topic has become a necessity because many times after some weeks or months have passed in a relationship or a marriage, people tend to lose the spark that they have with their partner. If you are in that position or you know someone who has felt that way, you're not alone. And it is to help such that we are having this particular episode. All right. So let's start with a story. Let me share a story. I remember when I was about to get married and somebody saw how excited I was and all of that. And the person told me, said, hey, you see, they do you, I mean, they shock you. Don't worry, after 6 months, your eye go clear and you will be normal. You'll be normal. But by the grace of God, my marriage is almost 6 years and my eyes have not cleared. So it's very, very possible to still maintain the spark and the vibe that you have for your partner. So let me start by asking you, why do people lose that initial spark? What do you think is responsible for people losing that initial spark?
Okay. Like you mentioned when we started, you talked about you talked about having spent time together. Some people it could be some months, maybe some months after marriage.
Yeah.
Some it could be maybe some years. Some people can be in a relationship for a long period of time
Yeah.
before getting married.
Yeah.
So before they eventually get married, they start losing the spark and all.
Yeah.
Well, I feel one, it could be maybe familiarity.
Okay.
You know, some people they've gotten so familiar with their partner, they've gotten it has made them so relaxed that they are not even trying to do anything to keep
Yes.
the spark
Alive. Yeah.
So it could be that the familiarity between them has gotten to that point. And then I feel some people it's maybe ignorance. Some people just feel like they don't really see it as anything. They just continue with the relationship as whatever the day brings.
Yes.
It's what's happening
The
with
vibe
their
with
relationship.
yes.
So they don't really take. There's no intentionality about making sure that their relationship is still on fire.
Yeah.
As the way it was from the beginning.
Yes.
So I feel those two major things are one of the two things that causes it.
Amazing. Another thing that I think tends to dwindle the spark of marriage is the content of the relationship that led to the marriage. So, for instance, if there's been intense sexual activity before getting married, there is a tendency that your mind can tell you that you've seen all there is to see. You've seen all there is to see. You've touched all there is to touch. You've been to all the corners. You've exactly. So you feel that there is nothing new. You've explored all the styles. So the content of the relationship that led to the marriage can also affect the spark in the marriage. So if the content of the relationship was deeply explorative, especially in the sexual, in the sexual department, there is a tendency that the spark could be lost in the earlier days of the marriage. Yes, yes. Amongst many other things. Another thing that could cause the spark to be lost in a marriage is lack of commitment. Lack of commitment. Every partnership that is working because the partners have their part to play and they are actively playing it. So when the commitment to play your part is no longer there, the spark will be lost. Fire will keep burning for as long as fuel is supplied. So playing your part in a partnership, in a relationship, in a marriage is like your contribution of fuel to the fire that keeps the spark on in the relationship. So when there is no commitment, then there is no fuel supply. And where there is no fuel supply, the fire will go out.
Yeah,
do you get it now? So that's another issue. And it's not enough to just talk so much about the problem. If I may want to add one more, I think another issue why the spark is lost is when people begin to look outside of their relationship, outside of their marriage, for what was supposed to be gotten from inside. Yes. So when there is a tendency to look outside for what you're supposed to get inside, then the supplies that come from inside would look inadequate for you.
Sufficient.
Yes, insufficient. I mean, in English, we are taught that there is comparative, there are comparatives and there's superlatives. Like, for instance, good, better, best, dark, darker, darkest, light, lighter, lightest, big, bigger, biggest. So there is no room for comparison if there are no alternatives, if there are no options. So another thing that contributes to the loss of spark in relationships and marriages is when people begin to look outside of what they are supposed to, or who they are supposed to find satisfaction from. You understand? Exactly. So your fuel is supposed to come from here. It's like buying fuel at a filling station, right? You're supposed to open up your fuel tank for the nozzle of the pump machine to be put in, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine you have a dedicated fuel pump that's supposed to supply you fuel, but you don't face that dedicated fuel pump. Rather, you face somewhere else because it looks attractive. Whatever comes from that place, provided it is not a fuel pump, it's not a nozzle from a fuel pump, it's not going to be fuel.
Yes.
And when fuel is not coming into the vehicle, the engine will not work.
Yes.
You understand? So your partner is supposed to be your fuel supplier as far as that relationship is concerned. And when there's no supply of fuel, it will not work. So these are some of the reasons why people lose their spark. And the truth is this: if you want the spark to come back, you must take responsibility.
Yes.
You must own up to the fact that this spark is not here. Don't just let it slide. You must be intentional to see to it that this spark must come alive. And we want to share a few tips with us on how to ignite the spark and how to stay hot for our spouses, right? You would realize that at the beginning of your relationship or your first spark with this person, there was something that got you attracted to the person.
Yes.
Are you, there was something that got you attracted to the person. It could be what you saw, what you heard, or how the person behaved.
It could be how the person dresses.
It's part of what you saw, right? Yeah. So the dress code, anything that's pleasant to the eyes, exactly. The packaging, of course, it doesn't have to be seductive to be attractive. Yes, but there is definitely either something you saw about the person or something you heard of the person or something you experienced from the person that ignited the initial spark that you had with the person.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. What was the first thing that you liked about me? Say the truth, you don't like.
The fact that you're musically inclined.
Hello.
Yes, that's it's true. The truth. The thing is, I loved the way he was playing the keyboard. It was getting like, who is this guy playing this keyboard like this? Why? I loved that about the fact that he was an instrumentalist and he's still an instrumentalist. So I love the fact that he was playing the keyboard, and then when he plays the bass, there's one thing about that got me so attracted to, like, who is the guy doing all this? Because me, I'm not the music person, so I got so attracted to him doing that. And another thing is his English, like this guy now, come on, although you will.
Right.
So yes, those are what attracted to you.
So from her experience, you can see that both sights and sounds played a major role in my being attractive to her and her being attracted to me. So in fixing the spark of a relationship, the first thing you should do is retrospect, right? What got you attracted to your partner?
Yeah.
If you understand what got you attracted to your partner, to stay attractive, you need to keep doing it.
Yes.
So if it was what your partner saw, let your partner keep seeing it. I mean, I realize that many people, when they get into marriage, they become so relaxed with their dressing, with their appearance. They lose touch on how they look.
Start tying up.
I
Start tying rapper. Let me say it clearly.
As women, don't use the presence of children as an excuse to lose your sense of attractiveness.
Yeah.
Of course, it is not because you are looking for anybody outside, but the one you've gotten, the one person you've gotten, staying fit for the person, staying attractive. I don't know if you get me. Yeah.
Look good even when you're inside.
Yes.
Even when you're not going out, still look good. There are nice shorts for ladies.
Yes.
You don't necessarily have to wear jean trousers and full tops and all of that, but nice shorts, spaghetti strap tops, all those things, they're always nice.
Yes.
Alternates.
Yes.
You can wear all of that.
Exactly.
You can wear them to clean, you can wear them to wash.
Yes.
Just look good so that every time your husband sees you, he's always like, who is this baby? Who is this baby?
Exactly.
So always look good.
And I understand that childbirth and many other factors could alter the looks of our bodies, right? As for women, stretch marks begin to appear. And even for men too, as you gain weight, you tend to have some alterations in your body. But that notwithstanding, there is how to stay attractive regardless of the body changes. Ladies, let me tell you something. One of the biggest investments, I repeat, investments that you can give yourself to is the purchase of good bras. Yes, these things may not be said, but you know me, I will tell you the way it is. A good bra is an investment in marital magical wonders.
I won't leave.
Exactly. Don't leave me. I repeat, a good bra is an investment in marital magical wonders. So there are bras that a woman would wear and her husband will just, it would be reminded of the early stages of their marriage. So the first thing is retrospect. Get back to the beginning of what got you attracted to your partner or what got your partner attracted to you and commit to it.
What got you attracted to me?
What got me attracted to you? Yeah. You are the only fine girl that I know. I mean, my wife is very beautiful, all right? And no be today. So to be honest, I love her looks, right? Because it's from the outside that we get to the inside. I had to appreciate who she was physically before having to know her content, which is her character. I was really attracted to her physical looks because that is what my eyes could see. And it's the starting point before getting to know about her character and her values, all right? Let's not pretend as men. The character is not written on the face.
Men are actually moved by what they see.
Yes. So what you see is what you would experience first before you get to the content. The container is your first point of contact before the content, all right? So And I must say that she has done well in maintaining that over the years. I mean, as at the time of this episode, it's been 21 years of knowing her. Fantastic. So, like I said, the starting point is retrospect. Okay. Get to know what attracted you to your partner and attracted your partner to you. Discuss it amongst yourselves and keep that factor intact. Yes. The second thing I would want to say is reinvention. So, number one, retrospect. Number two would be reinvention. You see, you must adjust your mindset, right? And your actions to be as though you're a new partner. Do you understand? Adjust your mindset and your actions to be as though you are a new partner. There's something about new partners, they don't want to let go of each other. They want to.
They always want to be together.
Yes, they always want to make sure that, this person is my trophy. I just bagged that girl, and I'm not in a relationship with that guy. You get me now? I'm not taking him for granted. I'm not taking her for granted. So that's what I mean by reinvention. Always position your mind as though you are a new partner.
Like you just got into that relationship.
Yes.
The way you felt when you got into that relationship.
Yes.
Newly, that you should just continue with that mindset.
Yes.
Don't let your mind go as far as we've already been together for a while. What is there?
Exactly.
When you get to that point, that this spark starts.
Exactly. When you position yourself as a new partner, it would filter the words you say. You won't start using nasty words like "I regret the day I ever met you." There are people who in 5 years of being married, they've used that word "I regret ever meeting you" more than they've used the word "I love you." And it may sound like a joke, but you are sowing seeds of discord in your relationship and in your marriage when you lose touch with the use of healthy words. Right? So, number one, like I said, is retrospect. Number two is reinvention. Then number three will be renovation. Renovation. When it comes to the matter of romance and emotional bonding, your partner is all you've got. Right? When it comes to the matter of romance and emotional bonding, your partner is all you've got. It's like someone who has only one car. When you have only one car, you will know you will make sure that the number of your mechanic, the number of your vulcanizer, everybody who has a stake in ensuring that car keeps running and is in a good state, you would make sure you have a good relationship with them. So talking about renovation, it's in the context of relationships and marriage, it talks about repair. When your partner complains about something he or she doesn't like, be willing to repair.
Yeah, don't just assume he or she is just talking out of mere feelings.
Yes.
It's the way you're feeling. No, it shouldn't be like that. Once your partner has said it that I don't like this thing, why not change it like this? Or why not do it like this? It would help me love him, or it will help the relationship. Be ready to adjust. Be ready to do it. My husband told me, babe, I like it when you wear shorts in the house. Let me see everything. And I'm going to get shorts because he's the only one I've got.
Yeah.
So like you said, if you know that this person is the only person you've got, you would be willing and ready to do everything and anything to make sure your relationship with that person is still alive.
Yes. It takes a spark to start a car, right? A car engine. Now, when the spark is missing, the engine wouldn't work. So when the spark is missing in your marriage, it's your call to attention that something needs to be fixed. Something needs to be repaired. Do you understand? And that's the place of renovation, repair. And any repair that cannot be handled by both parties is a call for professional help. There are certain things we can do by ourselves on our cars. We can change our car tires. We can change the engine oil. We can change the brake oil. We can fill the radiator water and all of those things. Car seats, wipers. These are basic things that we should be able to do by ourselves. But there are other things necessary for the functionality of the car that we cannot do ourselves, like engine repairs. The same thing. So when it comes to marriage, there are certain things you may not be able to fix. I didn't say you cannot, but there are certain things you may not be able to fix yourself, depending on your exposure, your training, your depth of knowledge, your breadth of knowledge. And when it looks like getting this thing fixed is beyond you, rather than throwing away the marriage, rather than giving up completely, seek for professional help. All right? Get a professional counselor or therapist to intervene. The first thing I want to say, after retrospect, reinvention, and renovation, the first thing I want to say is rejuvenation. Listen, there is an energy required for sparks. Are you with me now? There's an energy required for sparks. Just like fire. One of the energies behind fire, depending on the source of the fire, is heat energy. Right? Heat energy. So bringing it into the context of relationships, right? There is the how. There is the energy that goes into maintaining sparks. So let me give an example. You bought a gift for your spouse, all right? Let's say your spouse is someone who loves gifts a lot, and then you bought a gift for your spouse. And then you just go home and said, "Take, I bought this for you." So you might have reinnovated, you might have reinvented, you understand? But the rejuvenation, which is the energy that must be put into what you do, is missing. What you do is not as important as how you do it. I've said this often and often again. So how did you present the gifts to your spouse at the beginning that made person feel loved? So if your spouse requires a glowing face, you don't go with a gloomy face. Your partner's love language, for instance, or maybe what got you attracted to your partner, or what your partner attracted to you at the beginning, was your devotion of time. You give the person quality time, right? It's not for you to now give a listening ear right now. I haven't spent time with the person. So you will not say that I didn't listen to you. Hey, we are talk, I'm listening. You don't do that. You must show empathy. You must show active listening, not passive listening. You must show that I am doing this with joy and gladness, even though it may not be convenient for me, but there is a charismatic input for you to see that, look, as it was in the beginning, so is it now, even better. So, number one, like I said, retrospect, think back. Number two is what? Reinvent. Number three, renovation. And then number four, rejuvenation. Let there be energy, a supply of energy into what you do to keep the spark alive. And we hope that with these points, your spark will not die. Pay attention to the symptoms. When you realize that the vibe that you are getting from your spouse seems to be going down, talk about it. The earlier, the better.
Yes, don't just keep it so hard.
Yes.
And another thing I want to add quickly is hygiene. Especially nail. Please.
Yes.
Work on your hygiene.
Yes.
It's very important. If you roll on, you can use roll on.
Yes, your smell.
You can use, because we ladies, we love it when our men smell nice.
Yes.
When we hug you, when we, your scent must be nice.
Yes.
Because that is what puts us in the mood.
Yes.
Any scent that is bad, a foul smell, no, we run away.
Yes.
So please, take care of yourself. Take care of your hygiene.
Your environment too. I mean,
yes, and your environment.
Yes, I've had to be more intentional with how I take care of my toilet because of my wife. She tells me that you are putting this thing inside my body. So wherever your thing is,
wherever
your thing is going to, must be a clean place. All right, you're a clean person, but where are the places where your thing goes to? You sit on the toilet to do the do. And when you're doing the do, the atmosphere of the place matters a lot on the health of your thing and ultimately the health of your woman.
Yeah.
So when we talk about hygiene, beyond your personal hygiene, your environmental hygiene, all right? Cleaning up the place, your toilets, the bathrooms. Yes, exactly.
Sure
change your toothbrushes regularly.
Please.
You like kissing, but your mouth is not clean.
Please. Work on it.
Yes.
Work on it, please. It will help.
Yes.
It will help with your
get
relationship.
very good toothpaste. All right. It's not because it is popular. It is because
And
it
you
works
know
for
that
you.
when you are doing the do,
Yes.
you know, as married couples, now,
Yes.
when you are doing that thing,
Yes.
please, your breath is important.
Yes.
Because you know why you are doing all the morning and everything.
It's not morning, no. It's moon.
All the morning,
Yeah.
all the morning, it start bringing out, you know, the
Maybe not
breath.
morning.
So if the breath is fresh,
yes,
it would help with the woman to keep being active. Yes, because when the breath is still or when it's foul, it's gets out of the mood, and then both of you might not enjoy the sex.
So talking about that, imagine if the sound is nice. I won't say anything. But imagine if the sound is nice, but the smell is bad. So the woman will be wondering, or the guy, which
she will not do. She will do.
It's funny. I think let's not think about it. You want to be sure that your partner's all is immersed in what you guys are doing, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want to be a reason. You don't want to give reasons for a put off. Okay. So pay attention to these things, and we struggle to believe that this spark in your marriage, in your relationship would not go down. All right. And for those in relationships, the same thing applies too, except for the sex part. Yes. Except for the sex part. If you were giving gifts at the beginning, keep giving gifts. If you were speaking nice words at the beginning, keep speaking nice words. If you were giving quality time, keep giving quality time.
If you were wearing turtleneck and if you were wearing halter neck and shorts, please don't turn it into tying wrapper. Because some women, I don't know, they are rapper, they are 5 and 6. So please drop the rappers.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us on this journey. Till we meet again, do well to like, subscribe, share this video, and drop what you think in the comment section. We love you. Bye.
Thank you.